guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making DIY stress balls, but here's the twist. We're going to be using the Stuff-a-Loons to assist me in making these. I'm really excited because I saw somebody use this on Instagram and I immediately ran to Amazon and bought it. I will link it down below, so if this works out or if you guys want to test it out, you can get it for yourself. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. This thing came with 12 balloons and they've got like these extra large like openings to them so they can fit on this easily. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff to make the stress balls. Let me grab those and show you what we're gonna be using today. So first we just have some cornstarch and baking soda. I got some Kinetic Sand. I also got some Orbeez glitter slime and some Flarp. I grabbed some Play-Doh to see if we could make a dough ball. Some water beads, Orbeez, so we're gonna have to add these to water really quickly. And some glitter glue. I also got some Flowtown and some bubble slime glue. Basically, just an array of different mix-ins to see if anything changes the texture, the inside of the stress ball, and which one we like the best. And then just for pretties, we've got some glitter of all different shapes and colors. So before we begin, I'm gonna pop some of these in some water so we have these ready to go when it is time. We've got my cup of water and now we are going to add the Orbeez or the water beads. What do you guys call them? Because I always get corrected no matter which one I say. So let me know down in the comments. Are these water beads, Orbeez? What's the difference? Whoa, I don't know how many to add. So we're gonna let that sit and let's see how long it takes for those to puff up. But while we wait for that, let's make our first stress ball using this bad boy. Yes, you can use anything to stuff your balloons with, even like a water bottle top, but I just really wanted to try this out because it looks so cool. You just put this on top. You just put this on top. See if I can do it. And then you go 1, 2. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. The first one I'm going to do is the Play-Doh. I just got some regular Play-Doh. And since this opening is so big, it's gonna be so easy to put our stuff in there. Okay, we just put it in there, and then we want to make sure all the air is removed. And then we'll tie off the end. I'm also going to trim off this little piece up top. I have no idea if that's going to ruin the whole thing, but I don't like the texture of it. And now we have our very own dough ball. It feels pretty much just like a dough ball. I love this one. It's gonna be really hard to compete, but let's move on to the next stress ball. This time I'm going to do a Flarp. I don't know what that'll feel like. That never gets old as the inside of a stress ball, but it's worth a try. I don't know why I smelt it, but it kind of smells like lemon lime. Shove it all in there. Release. Remove as much air as possible. This is probably the most difficult part. And then tie the balloon. This one, it still flarps inside. Listen. You can still hear that it's flarp inside. I do like the way it feels much better when this top is removed. I didn't get all the air pockets out. I need to work at getting more of that air out. And this one feels kind of like a jello ball. But between the two, the dough ball is the winner. Next, we should do the Kinetic Sand. I think this is going to be the most helpful with the Kinetic Sand because of how big this top gets. Oh, the Kinetic Sand is so satisfying. I'm gonna work harder at getting all the air out this time. And this one's not gonna come through, so this just pops right off. Ooh. I might like this one the best now. This one actually feels more like a dough ball than the Play-Doh. Oh my gosh, look at that stretch. This one is incredible. Oh my gosh. Compared to the dough ball, it's bigger. I was able to get it like 99% of the air removed, but this one is so nice. Oh my gosh, I love it. These are turning out so cool, okay? Let's keep on going. I think we're gonna try the glue next. I'm a little worried about how messy that's gonna be, but let's just dive on in. This is glitter glue, and I don't know how it's gonna dry, but I thought it would be really interesting to try and see the texture of this one. I've cut open so many stress balls, and they all have such interesting feelings and textures, so this is extra interesting for me. And make sure you are subscribed with the notification bell on, because my next video is going to be cutting open more stress balls. So this one, I'm just so afraid that when I let this go, it's all gonna get messy. Ooh! Okay, not so bad, not so bad. Still getting glitter everywhere. And this is wild. This one feels like a color changing ball. Obviously it doesn't change colors, but it's very sparkly and pretty. But this one feels so good. I'm actually gonna leave this little top part on because I'm nervous if I cut it and if it slides down, this one will be a mess. The other ones won't be so hard to clean, but this one would be a massive inconvenience to clean up. But I love this one too. It's completely different than this one. So in this one you have to like work to mold, and this one just goes boop. But these are turning out so cool. The water beads are now very big, so we're going to move on to that. And this is the one where I'm gonna add glitter. I do wanna make this one as big as possible, so let's add our water beads in. Then let's get the blue glitter. Little glitter flakes are shaped like hearts. That's super cool. Oh no! We've got our first fail. As soon as that one let go, we had water beads everywhere. Oh no! Okay, so this is not great for making water bead stress balls. Okay, I removed as much water. As you can see, all of the glitter is on one side right now. So we gotta try to mix that up. And you can really only see the glitter when you squeeze it, but it's still really pretty, and I do like the way it feels. It doesn't feel as good as like a normal water bead ball because you do have the ballooned end, but it's a great dupe and a great option. You can keep it all in, which as you can tell, I cannot. So let me clean this up and I'll be right back. We are back, the mess is cleaned up. We still have some water Orbeez inside here, but I don't think that's gonna hurt anything. And let's get into the next stress ball. Oh my Lanta. And we're gonna use this kit. It says make your own bubble pop slime goop. And I found this at Michael's, and I thought it'd be really interesting to use a slime kit in one of these balls. Stress balls. This one's for 6 and up, so I'm hoping that means that I can do this. The first rule is don't eat anything. I think I can handle that. This is like real stuff. I need another bowl. I've never made slime before, so this is already going good. We're getting some slime, but it's mostly just water. I feel like we're gonna go drain this and see how much slime we actually have. So this did not make as much slime as I thought it would, probably because I didn't read the instructions and I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna check on these water beads. They are getting there. And while those water beads do whatever water beads do in water, And this slime gives me nightmares. We'll put that aside and we will actually move on to this stuff. It's called Orb Flowtown in Neon Blue. This one is scented, so I actually get to smell something today that hopefully smells good. I'm wondering if this is like Kinetic Sand. So it's kind of in that area at Michael's, but it's glittery. So that's different. Let's open this up. We need space. We're gonna attempt to put this in here nicely. No, it does not smell good. It does not smell good. I don't know what they were. No, it does. Sweet smell my tush. That smells awful. This is one that we're gonna have to deactivate this way. What is in there? And this is like the lumpiest stress ball I have ever seen. I hate this one. I hate it. No. We got our first fail. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yes, the Orby ball flew into the air and made a big mess, but I at least like the way it feels now. This one is just pure awful, terrible, hate it, the worst. But speaking of awful, terrible, hate it, and the worst, our slime is something. So we're going to shove it in a stress ball and see if we can make something out of this monstrosity. I did get the water beads added in. You get out of here. Literally, you're the worst. And scissors, very dangerous. Okay, see if we can shove this in there. Glitter is going everywhere. This is the tiniest of the stress balls. Okay, this is the littlest stress ball so far. I definitely think we need to remove this piece. And it's not my least favorite. We all know which one my least favorite is. But this one's actually pretty good. It feels like a gel ball. It doesn't quite feel like a slime ball, but look how pretty it is. Not a loser, you know, not a loser. We just have 2 more left, I think. And we're going to go with the glitter slime. This is pre-made slime, so we will be able to tell the difference between my awfulness and what the professionals are marketing as actual real slime. For the fun part, now let's add the slime. Oh no, it's so sticky. Okay, get in there, get in there. 2 colors in here, so this will actually be really cool to see. Okay, this one looks incredible. Now let's feel it. This feels like a slime ball. Absolutely. You can feel that like separation when you squeeze all the way through. I love the dual colors. The more we play with it, the more those colors are going to mix. But this one is definitely a winner. Love this one. Okay, we are on to our final stress ball for today's video because I do have to open this playroom at one point. And we are going to do like baking powder and cornstarch. I don't know the difference between these. I don't cook, bake, or those types of things. So we're just going to eyeball it, see what happens. I mean, I'm already a mess. This one makes me nervous to close because I am just envisioning a mushroom cloud of powders going everywhere. Okay, not bad, actually. Oh, tying it is where we're stressing. This is the messiest one. This is by far the messiest one. I'm gonna go do this in the bathroom. I'll be right back. This was the messiest one by far, but it ended up making almost like a snowball consistency. If you've tried the Snowball Neato, this is a dupe for it. Listen. It sounds just like it, and that's probably because I didn't get all of the air out, but I kind of like it that way. So that was our final stress ball. So now that my workspace is as clean as it's going to get, let's go over the stress balls that we made and see which ones we liked the best and which ones we liked the least. But let's start at the bottom and work our way up. My least favorite is this monstrosity. I don't know what this is. I don't know how somebody created this product, but I hate it. Maybe I would like it better if I used it as intended and not in a stress ball, but as far as stress balls go, 0 out of 10, not my favorite. Second, the water bead one. It is expanding more and more, making it less fun for me to squish. I probably should have waited for the Orbeez water beads, whatever you guys want to call it, to get to their full size before I shoved it in here. This is not a bad one. This is not a 0 out of 10. It's probably like a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not going to be in the top 5. Then the third one is the Flarp. It's definitely an okay stress ball. I think it's funny that it still flarps as we play with it. This one would be like a 5 out of 10. Then we're going to go with my slime thing that I made. Again, not bad. It's a little bit smaller than I wanted. It turns out I don't know how to make slime. So this one too, 5 out of 10. Now we're getting into the ones that I really liked. The one made out of cornstarch and baking powder is a really cool one. It's the only dry one that we have, and for that reason, I definitely think that it scores high. It's literally a dupe for the Nido snowball. So this one is really cool. This is the one I should have added glitter to. That one gets a 6 out of 10. Tied for the second place would definitely have to be the glitter glue and the slime. They feel very similar. This one has a little bit more of a give to it, and it is really pretty, but so is this one. So these two are definitely like 8 out of 10. And then tied for first place is definitely these two. The Play-Doh and the Kinetic Sand are incredible. If I had to pick one, I guess I'd pick the Kinetic Sand, but the Play-Doh is so cool too. So if you guys are gonna try this at home, I highly suggest doing Play-Doh and Kinetic Sand. Guys, this was so much fun. I loved making all of these. The Stuff-a-Loons was not necessary, but it sure as heck made this a lot easier for me. I think I would have struggled a lot more than I did if I'd done this without it. So I definitely suggest it if you were really into fidgets and stress balls and you want to start DIYing some of your own. If you guys want me to do this again, let me know down in the comments what I should fill the stress balls with next time, because this was too fun to only do once. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I would like it if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, I would love it if you would subscribe. My meet and greet is going to be this Friday, so if you're in the St. Louis area, make sure you check the description below to get your tickets so we can hang out and meet, talk about fidgets, shop at the Fidget headquarters. And I really do need to go wash my hands now. This was definitely messier than I thought, and there's glitter all over. But you guys don't forget to wash your hands as well. Bye, everybody.